All right, the first thing you're going to do is peel your potatoes. Now, you can lay newspaper down and do this on newspaper and throw the whole thing in the compost if you compost. If you use the trash, just use a trash bag and peel it in there. Then, when you're all done, you can just gather it up and throw it in the trash. Please subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can be notified when we put up new videos. This recipe can be found in our gluten-free, dairy-free edition of our Dining on a Dime cookbook. Our new lay-flat hardcover with full-color pictures makes gluten-free, dairy-free cooking and baking quick and easy once again. This book is available in print and ebook form at livingonadime.com. Okay, now I rinse the potatoes off when they're big like this because then I don't risk dropping any down the drain. So I'm going to get them rinsed off and then we're going to cut them up. Now this is my mom's trick. When you're making mashed potatoes, don't cut them into little pieces like this. This is the traditional way. Don't do that. Just cut them into quarters because you have the same amount around the potato. Now maybe this one I would do one more, but if you just quarter them, then you don't have to do so much cutting. So thanks, Mom, for that handy dandy tip there. All right, and now we're going to put these on the stove to boil. Now, what you can do is take and cut up your potatoes 2 to 3 hours ahead of time and just let them sit in the water. And my grandma did this all the time for Sunday dinner. Then just turn on the potatoes when you get home to start cooking, and you're getting your dinner together and they're piping hot when they're done. All right, you let your potatoes boil about 15 minutes. But if you're at high altitude, you may need to boil them a little bit longer. Just boil them until a knife just goes straight in, real easy, and then you know your potatoes are done. All right, now, the secret for gluten-free mashed potatoes is to use chicken broth. Now, I just used the bouillon cubes in some water. Just add my chicken broth, a little extra salt, and the secret ingredient, just about a tablespoon of sugar. Do not leave the sugar out. It does not make your mashed potatoes sweet, but it just brings out the flavors of the potatoes perfectly. Now, if you're not getting creamy enough, add just a little bit more broth and keep adding broth until you get the desired creaminess. Yeah, just a little tip. Lumpy mashed potatoes are because you did not cook them long enough. Another trick is to do your mashed potatoes up ahead of time and put them in the crock pot to keep them warm on low. You can do that for 2 to 3 hours.